Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Um, so, we've been doing an experiment, so to speak, and we have been trying to do everything that we can to eat better, exercise, and just do better in general. So, at the beginning of the year, back in December, when we came back from our birthday um, get together with friends and family, I was sitting at 275, which is not, at that time of year, not unusual because of the NFL season debauchery of football parties and people bringing over sodas and alcohol and everything else. And in that time, my wife got me on to Hinge Health. If you have United Healthcare or Aetna or Sonera or whatever, all the major health companies realize the best thing we can do is have people try and get healthy. And so it's an app that is like your own physical therapist. And for me, my elbow, my back, and my knees are my problem. I have a knee that is arthritic, that I haven't had an ACL in since I was 18 years old. I tore it in high school, and at that time, they were just beginning to use the scope, so it was new technology, and they didn't do a reconstruction. Um, but I have bone on bone. My orthopedist for the last 8 years has been saying, I need you to get to 60 so we can do a knee joint replacement because they don't last, and you can only get two. And he's like, if you get it before then, you'll probably wear it out before 70, and at 80, you'll be in a wheelchair. So I'm trying to do everything I can to make it better. So the first thing is weight loss. Every pound that you have is amplified when you take a step. So if you lose 1 pound, it's like losing 4 pounds per step. Good morning. Okay, so the second thing we're doing, my son got me on the Yucca or Yucca.
No, I don't take credit for that.
Well, no.
Tracy's the one that
Tracy got me on the Yucca app or Yucca app, and it's great because you'll go through and you will find out the stuff you're eating. It's rated from 0 to 100, and a lot of the things that I had in this house were zeros from the Petrus Farms crackers and my Reese's peanut butter sticks and things like that. And even some of the things that you think are actually good are actually not bad. Okay, we'll deal with the soap later. So we started going to a local butcher and getting beets and stuff without the hormones. We stopped getting processed food. I haven't had fast food in forever, and I haven't had a soda in a while. So I drink Essentia waters and I drink Polar waters, or I just drink water. I do drink my coffee, and probably the only thing I still have that's processed is my keto coffee creamer. And I'm trying to wean myself off that. Gone through, we got rid of a lot of the things that we've had in and gotten rid of. So that's one thing. Next thing is back outside doing more work. I've been rebuilding a house for the last couple of months. I've been working on the yard trying to get rid of all the poison ivy and everything else and get the grass to grow. So I've been more active, a lot more active. And what I will say is, because of the Hinge Health and going to the gym with Mike once a week, that I now have more range of motion with this knee. I could not do that before. I literally, this is actually very good range of motion. So it's easier for me going down the steps. I'm not going down the steps sideways anymore. Second thing is I've had more energy. I've been waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and just thinking about this, that, and the other, or doing research and things like that. And I've been working later in the day. And we've been eating things that aren't processed. And with that, my weight has dropped. I'm in the range between 252 and 256, where I was at 270 to 275. So I don't know how much more I'll lose. The The lowest I've been was when I had the flesh-eating bacteria. I was at 225, and that was in 1994. I'm not sure I want to get quite that skinny, but I would like to be. I would like to be probably about 250, 245 maybe. So it's been working. The next thing we're doing is, because food costs so damn much, is we are, instead of doing all flowers, oops, not quite ready, doing all flowers out here like we usually do, we're actually making like herb gardens, strawberry plants, and things like that. And on the side of the hill here, which had nothing but poison ivy and weeds and brushes, stuff like that, I've cleared it. And we're going to plant some raspberry bushes, some blueberry bushes, and things like that, and use the space to be healthier. So the attack is getting the physical exercise of clearing it and doing it and maintaining it, and the benefits of it not being processed and full of cancer-causing things, and saving the money in the long run. So I've planted in the fall 3 peach trees and things like that. If we can fix the retaining wall, I'll probably do something with the retaining wall so we have stuff that grows on and around it as well. That'll be edible. Clearing out the lot over here, like I said, we're going to be able to put all kinds of different things that we'll be able to grow and try and live a healthier lifestyle. Hope I don't sound like a hippie or anything like that, but I do feel so much better right now from what we're doing that I hope, and this is the key here, I hope that I don't go backwards, because it's real easy to just kind of slip back in. And I know a big test of this will be in about 2 weeks when we go to the NFL draft, because there's the Panani Brothers and restaurants and stuff, and you're on the road, so you're eating, stopping off at the gas station and grabbing a quick sandwich. But
see, that's okay. You just have to prepare for it.
Prepare for it. Well, I'm gonna be taking some of a nice pork tenderloin, so we can do some grilled pork tenderloins out there, and some good food I'm going to take in there. So, and I'm not saying that I haven't, because I went to my favorite restaurant the other day, and I had some of their bread and had a steak and mashed potatoes and things like that. But in moderation, that's what I'm going to say. All right, got to go up here, do my morning video. And it's back over here on this house where I'm going to start putting together the kitchen cabinets and the tile and the shower and everything else. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you soon. Peace out.